Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Your Age is Not Your Cage with Carla Allen. And we are going to do one of my short solo episodes today, and a little tidbit that I call Convos with Carla. So these are going to be where I share things that are going to help you in your days, in your life, in the things that you're trying to accomplish, and the things that you're trying to do to help your age not be your cage. So let's get started and dig in. And again, welcome to Your Age is Not Your Cage. Okay, so today we are going to kind of talk about daily routine and how to get into the habit, the discipline of a daily routine, because it's so important to know what you're going to do, to be ready for it. So I just want to share with you some of the things that I do that I hope will also help and encourage you and get you started and give you action steps to push you forward, to make these daily habits where one day you're like, how did I never do that before? How did I not have this a part of my life? And it becomes just what you do. And that is all a part of creating that sustainable lifestyle that you want. And so let's dig right in and let's talk about how kind of we start and end each day, because that is so important. And what you have to do is be intentional with these daily habits, with creating a regular rhythm. It's the discipline in it, the consistency and the commitment. And I always tell my coaching clients that is what equals success. And when you start creating this rhythm, it becomes a habit, and it's a good habit, which is great. And so you just keep doing them over and over until it creates that habit and that rhythm, and you have that consistency. But don't give up. If you go through a day where you didn't accomplish the things you wanted to, just know and talk affirmations over yourself that, okay, I messed up today, but tomorrow or this afternoon or this evening, whatever it is, this is a new start. And I just keep going. You don't give up. So just don't miss a beat. Just move on, start fresh, and before you know it, then you'll have created these healthy habits and a new lifestyle. And that is what I want for you too. So let's talk about some of the suggestions, but just always remember, everybody to each his own. And this is where you make it work for you. This is where you make it individual for you and what your day looks like. Okay. So for me, there's certain things that I do every morning, and it is a habit. And actually some of them I start the night before by getting things out and being ready and knowing in the morning, this is what I'm doing. And like, I know a lot of people will set out their workout clothes, their running shoes, whatever it is, so they know this is what I'm doing in the morning. And so I'll get to that when I talk about what to do to end your evening. But one of the things I try not to do in the morning, first thing, is look at my phone. I may check it to see if there's any text for my kids in the night so I can make sure everyone's okay, but I'm not jumping on social media. I schedule out my posts and my things I put on there in the morning so I don't have to do that. And so just try to make it where you're not looking at your phone first thing in the morning. Don't start your day with news and emails and things that just all of a sudden take you into this other part of your life. And then before you know it, you're off track. So that is the first thing. And I like to start things too in my day with thanking God for the day, speaking positive affirmations over myself and how it's going to be a great day and how I am loved and how I can add value to someone's life today. Just things that create that positive attitude, because that will be contagious to everyone around you. And just giving thanks to God for the day that you woke up, that you get another day to glorify Him and be His hands, feet, and heart is a beautiful thing. And so I always try and remember gratitude. And if for any reason I wake up and that doesn't happen first, it does happen in the morning when I have my quiet time. And I immediately then will go out and make my warm lemon water with a little Celtic salt in it for hydration. Highly encourage you to drink that before any other liquid coffee because you're dehydrated from the night before. And so you need to replenish. And so that's one of the first things I do. And I just put some regular temperature water, and then I add some warm water, and it helps an empty stomach. This will help digestion and get your stomach moving in the morning. And then I add a squeeze of lemon and then the Celtic salt, and I add the warm water to it, and I just drink a glass of that before I get going. And I don't have my coffee right away because I go to the gym. And so I don't have my coffee until I come back. So for me, the next thing that I do is I drink my electrolyte drink when I'm at the gym. I love Relight electrolytes and Element. And I've shared these before on some of my podcasts, but I put that in my water. I do take Better Health's Perfect Aminos. And that is what I have also when I go to the gym that gives me all those amino acids that I need to rebuild my muscles after my workout. And I mix my creatine in with that also. And so that's what I do. And then I head to the gym, I move my body. So I encourage you, if that's what you do next, or you sit and you have some quiet time. But if you have something that you love to do, a class, weightlifting, which is my passion, and walking is my passion, move your body first thing. It's one of the best things you can do for your body. And if you can get out and get some sunshine, it's too dark when I get up to get that sunshine right away, but I get it when I get back. So if you wake up at an hour that you can get out at least for even if it's 10 minutes, but 20, 30 out in the sunlight, no sunglasses, just let the natural sun wake you up, and it will do amazing things for your body as you go throughout the day. So that is what I encourage next if you are doing your workout next. But I would say if you're doing your quiet time like I do when I get home, that's when I have my coffee, which I drink decaf with a little mushroom coffee and mixed in with some cacao and my collagen and cinnamon. And I have 1 cup of that while I have my quiet time and my Bible time with my husband. And then I'm ready for my day. I try to squeeze in a quick walk right after that if I have time to get that sunshine. If not, I do my red light therapy. I have an infrared light. Those are things that are not must-dos, and you find what works for you. But my point is I have a routine. I have the way everything looks as far as my mornings, and this is exactly what I do. And then once that is finished, then I'm on to my day. And that's a good time to look over your calendar then. And not first thing. Look at your calendar after you've done all that. Look at your reminders. What do you have for the day? A great time to plan out your meals and what your day is going to look like with that. Fill your water bottles. If you're going anywhere, have healthy snacks on hand so you can ward off any temptations if you're out and about. I am a huge proponent for a protein-forward lifestyle and making sure you get that protein breakfast in the morning to get you through the morning. And that is huge to me. I am not against carbs at all. Definitely, I am. They have a place in my life, and but protein is your most important thing. You want to make sure you're getting first thing. Skip the high carb cereals. Skip the just anything that's super high carbs, biscuits, whatever. One of my favorite things to do is take my spinach and arugula and saute it and with some ground beef that I've already prepared ahead of time. And I mix my eggs in, and I have a cup of blueberries, and that is my all-time favorite breakfast that I do. But that's the time to have your breakfast, think about your lunch, think about your day. What's going to be dinner? Do I have something out? And so that's the great time to do all this, is after you've had your moving your body time, your quiet time, then you move into your calendar and all the things that you have for the day coming up, looking at your phone and getting ready for whatever you have in your day. And then also with your meals, pay attention to like how you feel after your meals. Pay attention to it. Look for signs of things that may be affecting you with certain foods and that maybe aren't the exact right thing you should have in your diet, and signs of bloated, acid reflux, things like that. It's not normal to feel that way after we eat, and so many people think it is. So be looking for that when you're after you're done eating, and watch that throughout the day. And that's how I start my day. That's what I wanted to talk about, is kind of that daily routine. What can you do to get your daily routine like that starts your day, and then you're ready to move on? You're ready to move through your day with all the things that come. You have your calendar set already, and you're ready to go. And so what things can you incorporate? What can become your healthy habits, your daily rhythms, and the things that you're not always going to feel motivated to do, but you have got the mindset of discipline. I'm going to have the discipline today, even though I don't want to get out because the weather's not great and I don't want to go move my body. I'm going to do it today because I know it is what is going to serve me well and serve my body well. So figure out, what are those healthy habits that you can create in your daily routine, and work those in every single day, and be disciplined about it. Be consistent. I can't express enough the consistency. And if you fall off, just jump back on and then commit to it. Just be committed, and all that will equal your success. And a quick ending to your day is trying to find that time, at least minimum of an hour off your phones before bedtime. Even more than that is so much better. Or start there and then work your way up. And I like to kind of look over my day and see what's going on for the next day, so I'm ready for it. I take all my things that I need in the morning to be ready, and I have them on the counter. I have my electrolytes out. I have my water bottle filled in the refrigerator. I have my amino acids out that I take for my workout. I have my coffee prepared and ready. I have the water kettle filled to heat the hot water. I have literally everything ready, so in the morning I set myself up for success, and I'm able to have that off of my plate. And then just give yourself time before bed to have like a gratitude, recap, kind of a gratitude recap for your day, things you're thankful for in your day that happened. Write them down or just say them out loud, pray them out loud. Have that time to read a book that calms you, not something that you have to really, dig in deep and get your mind wrapped around and take notes, but an enjoyable book that can calm you down before you sleep. I turn on my Loom box, my red light therapy, as I'm reading, so that I get that and it calms my body down. And then I just pray and repeat a lot of the affirmations and God's truths over myself. And I pray for the things in the day and the things for the next day. And then that's it. I like a nice dark cold room, so I keep my room pretty cold, and I like it dark. And sometimes I will diffuse essential oils also for a calming. And so these are some of the things I do for the evening and that I add to the end of my daily routine. Does it look like this every single day exactly? No. But I make do when I do have to do alternative things or change up my schedule, and that's okay. I still make sure that in my days I always have my morning routine. Before my workout, I always have my quiet time, and my evening routine pretty much looks the same also. So you will notice how much calmer and more peaceful you are when you incorporate these into your life. You'll be so much more ready to conquer your day. You'll feel ready, prepared. You'll feel like you have this purpose of, this is what I'm doing. This is the daily routine I'm creating, and I'm going to stick with it. So that is what I wanted to tell you today, to encourage you. I pray this encourages you. I pray this helps you. I pray it helps you start your days off right and helps you to just set your intentions of what you want it to look like. Write it down, post it, whatever it takes to make it happen for you. But just be disciplined and consistent and committed to this daily routine and setting up what works for you, and you will be setting yourself up for success. So that's all I have today. I hope that helped you. Reach out to me if you have any comments or things you want to share on that, on what you do for your morning routine. I always include all my information in the show notes, and it is listed down there with my email. You can reach out in any way. I have it all in there. But I ask you to please share this podcast, share it with your friends. Rating, reviewing is so crucial also. If you could put a rate and review out there, that would help me. And I also have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to at Your Age Is Not Your Cage. So thanks again. I always appreciate my listeners being here for me and giving me feedback. It's my passion, and it's what I love to do. So remember, do not let your age be your cage, young or old. Know that you can do anything that you set your mind to. So that is my encouragement for today, and we will see you next week. Thanks for joining me.